What if the most powerful force in your life isn't luck, circumstances, or even talent, but the voice whispering in your head? That relentless inner monologue, "You got this or you'll fail again." It doesn't just echo, it architects your world. This is how your inner voice shapes your reality, a psychological powerhouse that can build empires or bury dreams. Backed by brain science and startling stats, we'll reveal its mechanics and why taming it could be your greatest breakthrough. But beware, this hits home, stirring the emotions you've silenced. Listen closely, your reality is listening to. Meet Alina. At 42, she was trapped in a loop, a promising artist turned corporate drone. Her days blurred by "You're not good enough." Her inner voice sneered, drowning sketches in the trash. One evening, alone in her studio, Alina shattered. Tears soaked unfinished canvases as childhood echoes resurfaced, a critical parent dismissing her art as silly. The pain wasn't just lost passion, but the emotional prison of a voice that stole her joy, leaving her hollow. Alina's despair is universal, the sting of self-inflicted wounds. But science guided her to reclaim her narrative, turning whispers into roars. Yours awaits the same transformation. So, how does it work? Your inner voice isn't fluff, it's neural wiring. Cognitive behavioral therapy pioneers like Aaron Beck showed that negative self-talk distorts reality, creating cognitive biases that filter out positives. Neuroimaging from a 2024 fMRI study at Stanford reveals that positive affirmations light up the part of your brain linked to self-worth, strengthening those neural pathways. On the flip side, negative chatter amplifies the amygdala, heightening your stress and fear responses. The stats underscore the impact. A 2025 APA survey of 15,000 adults found chronic negative self-talk correlates with 40% higher depression rates and 30% increased anxiety. In performance, research from the University of Michigan on 2,000 athletes showed that switching to third-person self-talk, saying, "You can do this" instead of "I can do this," boosts endurance by 15% and reduces how hard it feels. Work-wise, a Gallup poll links a positive inner dialogue to 21% higher productivity and 37% lower burnout. Even your health is affected. A 2026 Harvard study tied optimistic self-talk to an 11 to 15% longer lifespan, as it lowers stress hormones like cortisol by 23%, slashing heart disease risk by 35%. Let's go deeper. Self-determination theory explains that your inner voice either fuels your intrinsic motivation or erodes it. Harsh self-criticism can trigger what's known as learned helplessness, where people quit tasks 50% sooner because they believe they'll fail anyway. Your relationships suffer too. A study of 3,500 couples found negative inner narratives predict 45% more conflicts, as projected insecurities sabotage bonds. Globally, 1 in 4 people report that their own self-talk is their biggest barrier to achieving their goals. This mirrors what hospice nurse Bronnie Ware found in the regrets of the dying, not honoring their inner truths, leading to unlived lives. The raw truth is that your inner voice isn't neutral, it's a sculptor, carving either regret or resilience. Science from narrative psychology shows that reframing your stories can heal you. Regrets from negative self-talk linger 3 times longer, etching emotional scars. Imagine silencing that critic, not just surviving, but truly thriving. That freedom, it's profound. But the real empowerment lies in change. Research proves you can do this. Daily journaling has been shown to shift self-talk in just a few weeks, with one 2025 trial cutting negative patterns by 60%. Practice compassion. Kristen Neff's self-compassion exercises are proven to boost happiness by 24%. Speak kindly to yourself. Say, "I'm learning," not "I'm failing." Thanks to neuroplasticity, it is never to latter brain rewires with repetition. Your inner voice shapes your reality, so make it an ally. Science says you hold the pen. Start today. Listen, challenge, and rewrite your story. What will your voice say next? If this resonated with you, please consider following. Thank you.